Today I'm going to be talking about A Reta, and A Reta is the kind of principal caixa part for baixo. Baixo just translates to down low in English, so you're normally wearing it on a strap. So I'm going to show you how to comfortably wear it on a strap, as well as the main part. So this is a caixa, it's a Brazilian snare drum. You'll notice that there are different strings to what you might be used to on a snare drum, and there's no strings on the bottom. So what we're going to do is on this shoulder strap here, if you're right-handed, you want to have the shoulder strap on your right shoulder. You want the hook or the clip or whatever you've got on your strap to be about waist height. And what I like to do is have the strings facing directly away from me in the same direction as the strap. Hook it on so that the strap is at the top like the hook and strings facing away from you. And this is just balanced quite nicely. Your thigh is going to be kind of between these two tuning lugs and your strings are on top, not like normal snare drums where it's the other way around. You want the strings to be on the top here. It's usually worn a little bit to the side, so it's not straight in the middle, but it's not way off at the side either. This is a kind of middle ground. And if you've got it in that place between the two tuning lugs on your thigh, it means you can really maneuver the drum. And you hear a lot of people complaining about like the drum floating away from them. But if it's right up against your thigh, you shouldn't have any problems with that. Now adding sticks into the mix, we use 2 wooden sticks with this, and this is down to preference. A lot of people use traditional grip, where the right hand is in match grip, like so, and your left hand, or your subdominant hand, is in this kind of grip. The reason you want it to be around waist height is so that the caixa itself is near where your hands would naturally fall anyway if you just relax them. So down here, not too far away, I'm not having to lean down, and I'm not having to hold my arms and shoulders up to hit it either. You want it to be natural and loose. In the Samba schools, caixa is the majority instrument. So if you've got 300 people in your bateria in the sort of Premier League Samba schools, the Grupo Especial, you've probably got about 100 people playing caixa. So this is like a third of the bateria, and it's massive, and it's the kind of main engine behind everything. Lots of different schools play different caixa patterns. However, A Reta is one usually played in baixo in combination with a partido alto and caixa in cima. I'm going to cover different caixa parts from different schools in various videos, but today we're just going to focus on A Reta, because this is probably the most important one to then go on and learn others. So what is A Reta? Well, I'll quickly demonstrate it, just to kind of get us in the mood. So. That is A Reta. What am I doing there? It's pretty straightforward. It's not as complicated as some of the other caixa patterns, so do not worry if that is. It's nice and simple. I'm going to break it down note by note for you. So per beat of the pulse, we've got 4 notes. These are 16th notes or semiquavers, depending on what side of the Atlantic you're on. And we play all of these 16th notes all the time. The first one is going to be in our right hand, and it's just played hand to hand the whole time. So you're playing right, left, right, left, right, left. If you're left-handed, other way around. So right, left, right, left, right is 1 up to beat 2. So we can just do that for now. So let's just do 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Nice. So that's the kind of principle. So if the rest of it is difficult, you just go back to playing da 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 da, just playing the ghost notes essentially without any accents. So we're playing all those semiquavers. So if we were to play it a little bit faster, it would just be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. That's me playing it straight. I will talk about swing later. So that's without any accents. Then we're going to add in an accent just to give this a bit more feel, so it's not just like an exercise. So our accents are going to be on each beat of the pulse. So on the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be with our right hand. So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Nice one. So that's basically a Reta. The only other thing we need to add in on a practical level is another accent. Now this is not an accent in the same way that the pulse is. This is slightly different. So if we had all of the dynamics together, you'd have the pulse, which is the highest and loudest volume. Then we've got this other accent, and then the other two ghost notes down here. So this other accent is on the A of each beat. So it's 1 E and da, 2 E and da, 3 E and da, 4 E and da. So it lands on our other hand, so not the same one as our other accent. So if you're right-handed, it lands on your left, and it's just before the main accent. So if we're to just play those accents, it'd be 1 E and da, 2 E and da, 3 E and da, 4 E and da, 1 E and da, 2 E and da, 3 E and da, 4 E and da, 1 E and da, 2 E and da, 3 E and da, 4 E and da, 1. So that's just the accents. So if this is still all really new and you want to try this out in a rehearsal, then you could probably get away with just doing the accents, so long as the pulse is the main one that's punching out. If they sound the same, like there's kind of no real swing to that and it just sounds a bit weird. So let's put what we've got together without any swing at a slow tempo. So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. So that's it, slow, quite dry, without any swing. I'm going to talk about swing in this tutorial because it's a weird one. Because for those who don't know, Brazilian music like Samba has a swing. If you don't know what I mean by a swing, it's kind of a feel. It's not super straight. So if I was to play straight, it would be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Da 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 da. Okay, that's straight. Swung, there's a bit more of a feel to it. It's not always regulated in the same. So Samba swing, if it's just a sing it, it'd be taka 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 taka. If I was to really exaggerate it and like really over exaggerate it, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's it, super exaggerated, not how it sounds. Straight. That ain't it either. The Brazilian swing is somewhere in the middle. So what I would do is try playing that along to Brazilian samba music of any kind of tempo. I've got a Spotify playlist which I'll link below, which kind of gives you an idea of what the swing sounds like. The best way to understand swing is just by listening to the music and playing a lot. However, we're going to try playing along with a bit of swing this time round. We're going to play that a bit faster. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. So what I'd do is like practice this to music Also practice this to a metronome as well, just to make sure that your pulse is always on time. So that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more percussion lessons in the world of Brazilian music. Gonna have some more caixa lessons for samba. Yeah, stay well, hopefully see you in the next video.